Hey guys, what's up? Happy weekend. How you doing? Okay, so I'm going to do my usual short session on tactics on chess.com. It's gonna be more or less 1 hour or less. It's gonna be one puzzle rush and five tactical puzzles. Which is my daily limit because I won't pay. Okay, let's go with the puzzle rush to warm up. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have that checkmate here. This seems like a checkmate too. That's a rook. That's what's that? Yeah, seems like checkmate going on there. That's a fork. Here, this seems strong. Oh. Okay, I didn't expect that move. Well, didn't see it. Okay, take that and fork. I almost like pre-moved it there. Okay, let's do with the bishop. Or yeah. What happens with the knight? Should I trade first here? I mean, g6 would be hanging, so I guess it's queen takes g6 was more annoying than knight takes g6. That's the thing. Oh. Okay. What if I take it? What kind of puzzle? All right. Check there. Check. Let's just win the queen. Yeah. Take. Just, it's pinned. Take. Rook takes rook seems interesting. I don't see any other interesting move because we don't have checks. So, okay, that's a free queen. Or is it this better? Actually, I guess this is better than, but the other one should win also. Hey Joanna, how are you? Okay, I'm getting nervous now. Okay, this is a double attack. I guess I should promote somehow. Yeah. Black. Don't I have checkmate? Yeah. You're pretty good. Nice. That's a full rook. I'm doing fine. I'm having a relaxed day. I did. Okay, he can. So what? I have two good moves. Which one is not good? Well, what's the difference between one and the other? Oh. Oofda. Whoa. e5, the idea of bishop g5, but I guess there was a better move. Can I go back and see what the solution were? Okay, I'm having a relaxed day today. I've been walking with Fito in the morning a lot. Had lunch. Now I'm gonna do tactics and then I need to work. Okay, I think this is the worst puzzle rush I ever did. 19. I think this has to be the worst. e5. I mean, bishop g5, queen g6, and then e5. Knight f5. So what was the solution? Bishop g5, queen g6. Yeah, okay, never mind. Let's go to the tactics. I need more caffeine. I'm too slow and I'm slow. Okay, tactics. I guess I need to fix the layout again because this is chess.com. Give me a second. Crop there, top, bottom. Now I do this. Yes, something like that. Okay. Okay. So I'm sorry I cannot draw arrows because this is chess.com. Queen e4 is tempting because of the fork to the rook and the checkmate, but the problem is that it hangs the rook on b8. However, after queen e4, queen takes rook check, king h7, what does white do? There's two checkmate threats, so queen h2 is defending both, but then queen takes b1 is checkmate. So maybe that's just the solution. Queen e4. If he doesn't take the rook, he's losing. If he takes the rook after king h7, f3 maybe, but we take the rook with check. So queen e4, f3 immediately. We take either the bishop or the rook with check, and then we save our rook. I mean, this seems to me like a very easy, very, very, very easy puzzle, unless I'm missing something. Queen e4, queen takes rook check, king h7. King f1, queen takes rook check, king e2. Okay, maybe there's some way there. Queen c2 check. Okay, maybe it's not so easy. Yeah. So queen e4, queen takes rook check, king h7, king f1. And after king f1, should we go for a checkmate or should we just take the rook first? It seems that we have to take the rook first. Although there's a very interesting variation. Queen h1 check, king e2, bishop c4 check. It's very forced. King d2, queen d5 check, but then king e1. And I don't want to draw, so I don't want to go back to h1 with check. So I'm assuming we have to take the rook with check, and then king e2, queen c2 check. If bishop d2, bishop c4 check. It's not so easy. After king f1, interesting. So queen e4, queen takes rook check. Well, I'm assuming the line has to start like that, because otherwise, if we move the rook... Okay, Joanna, when you're back, maybe I'm still with this puzzle. See you soon. Thank you. Thanks, Joey. Good luck with your adulting too. Okay, so I mean, if I start with rook somewhere, let's say rook e8, we're still threatening to go queen e4, but after rook e8, I feel that white has several additional options like rook b4, queen a4, I mean anything that defends e4. Or move the rook somewhere else. So yeah, I'm assuming the first move has to be queen e4. Queen e4, queen takes rook check, king h7, king f1. And then there should be a very forcing line. Queen takes rook check, king e2. And then instead of queen c2, maybe I can find something better. Bishop c4 check. Well, my king is safe. So yeah, he has no checks. My king is safe. I have the diagonal b1 h7 protected, so maybe there's even some slow moves to threaten mate, and with bishop and queen coordinated, yeah, that should be totally winning. Let's go for it. Okay, now I have to choose taking, but I guess taking the rook, right? Or actually, if queen takes f3, we're no longer threatening mate on h1, so rook b2 maybe would save the day. Well, rook b2, we can go queen h1, queen g2 and take the rook anyway. I guess we should take the rook, but queen takes bishop. Does that lead to checkmate? Queen takes bishop check, king. Yeah, king f1, we're a piece up. King g2, check, and we're gonna checkmate. King h1, we're gonna checkmate. King h2, we're gonna checkmate. So yeah, we take the bishop. He has to go king f1, and we're gonna win the rook. Yeah, okay, the puzzle didn't continue. But king g2, king h1 lead to queen takes f3 check and queen g2 mate. King h2, queen f2 check, king h1, bishop takes f3 mate. So king f1 is forced. But king f1, we at least have queen d3 check and take the rook. At least. Maybe there's some checkmate too. Okay, the rating of this puzzle was 2669, which is really puzzling because I don't think it's that. I don't think this is that difficult, right? What could people struggle with in this puzzle? Maybe. Oh, I cannot move back and forth. Oh, yes, I can. There were not a lot of other options besides queen e4. And after f3, maybe some people takes the rook. Yeah, that might be an explanation for a mistake. Taking the rook with check. Okay, let's go with the next one. Okay, we better have something against that king because we're 2 pawns down, and oh my, those pawns are really scary, those black pawns. Black has control over the e-file, but thankfully there are a lot of other open files, and black's king is really exposed. That's our best asset here. But what could we do? Queen f6, queen, I mean, rooks, he has rooks defended, so if we're gonna try and win any material, it has to do with the queen. And if we're going to attack, it has to do with the, it must have to do with the g5 pawn. Queen h5, queen f5, queen f6, rook c6. Oh, rook e2, rook c e2. Ah, because we have some pressure on f7, so yeah, but it's not like we have a threat. It's just a trick he cannot take. But we're not having a threat because we're never going to take on e7, and we're never going to take on f7 to take them on e8, because we don't regain the material. So rook e2 is tricky, but it does not have a threat, as far as I can tell. Rook c6 to go rook f6, but the queen can go back to c4 at some point. Okay, so maybe this is some slow maneuver to build an attack, like rook c6, queen h5, rook h6. That's really slow. And then I need to think, why would we start with one move or with other? I guess I would start with queen h5 because that attacks g5. So queen h5. Not a lot of ways to defend that pawn on g5. Actually, no way to defend that pawn. So queen h5 is really, really interesting. Okay, hey, what's up, man? Sorry, we weren't watching you today. You're up against Hans Knight and Naka playing Bookhouse against Jan Lee and Zero. Oh, okay. Makes all the sense. Actually, after after finishing these puzzles, now that you tell me that, I know what I'm going to watch. I didn't know that. Damn! I have to work. Maybe I watch that later. Enjoy, man. Enjoy that. That seems really interesting. I really will have a look at that. Okay. So Queen h5 seems pretty interesting because the queen cannot defend g5. No squares to do that. Rook e5, we have queen takes f7 at least. So f6 doesn't seem like an option. So queen h5 has to be the move. Actually, it wasn't that difficult. Okay. So now after takes, he's gonna go queen g7. Now what would be really annoying is that we play now rook f5. If rook f5 is a move here, that would be really annoying for black. Rook f5, f6 maybe, because the queen is now defending f6. So rook f5 maybe not so great. Interesting. Yeah, and I thought after rook f5, rook e1, we probably have rook takes g5. No, queen takes f7, king h8, queen h5 check, king back to g8, rook takes g5. Yeah, so rook e1 probably doesn't work, but f6 does, right? Rook f5, f6, and queen g6, king h8, rook takes f6. Maybe we're winning anyway. Rook e1, queen h6, and then rook g6, queen h7. Oh yeah, it seems winning too. Rook f5. Rook f5 really interesting. It smells good. Now let's first calculate the most forcing one. Queen takes g5 check. Queen takes g5 check. I'm assuming queen g7, and then we probably have to move our queen out of there. Yeah, I don't like it. Rook f5. Let's consider it again. Our threat is rook takes g5, obviously, and there's no way he defends that with a piece because we're attacking it twice. So f6 and rook e1 are the only moves to consider, I think, against rook f5. Rook f5, rook e1, queen takes f7, king h8, queen h5 check, king goes to g, rook takes g5, king goes to f, and that's really close to checkmate. I have to be careful though. There's rook takes c7 check also. Yeah, no, then that should be winning. Okay, so rook f5, f6, queen g6 check, king h8, and simply rook takes f6. Has to be winning too. Okay, I'm gonna go rook f5. f6, queen g6 check. And here I thought rook takes f6, but it's good to review. It's good to reevaluate positions in case I missed something. Just comment, I got internet. Nice, man. Cool. Okay, here I thought rook takes f6 with threats all over the place. Should be good, right? For example, rook takes f6, rook e1, queen h6 check. Then next move is rook g6 check, then queen h7 check, then rook g8 mate. So yeah, rook takes f6 threatens checkmate sequence. He's probably gonna sack the queen, I guess. there's no... Oh, rook g8? Rook takes f6, rook g8. Uh-huh. Still has to be winning, but how do we do it? So rook takes f6, rook g8, queen h5 check, rook h7. I don't like rook h6. I was thinking queen f3, but then we don't have a strong threat. But yeah, he cannot go rook e1 anymore because the rook is on h7. Okay. I'm not sure. Rook takes f6, rook g8. Hey Clash Kid, what's up? Oh, that's a beautiful finish. Rook takes f6, rook g8, queen h6 check, rook h7. Oh no, it's I thought I could sacrifice and go rook takes c7 because after king h8 there was rook h6 checkmate, but of course there's rook g7, so no. I cannot do that. I can start with rook takes c7 instead of rook takes f6 here. Rook takes c7. Is that too crazy? Check. It's not winning if we trade rooks. Yeah. Oh boy, I think I need to go rook takes f6, but I'm not sure what to do after rook g8. Queen h5 check and queen f3 probably. Okay, what if I do queen h5 check first? He has to go king g7. Yeah, that's good. And queen h6 check, rook h7. I don't want to trade queens. I'm not sure with this one. It felt rook takes f6 was great here, but after rook g8, I'm having my doubts. Position feels great. Yeah, has to be great. g5 is... Okay, I'm gonna go for rook takes f6. Solved. And the puzzle rating is 3000. Whoa. Actually, let me go to the analysis board for this one because yeah, it was really tricky. I hope you can see the analysis board. I think you can. Let me turn the engine off. Yeah, I think you can see it. Okay, cool. Okay, so queen h5 was normal because now this is hanging. So he played queen d4. If he tries to defend the pawn, he's in bad shape. For example, rook here, I thought we would just take there. And I mean, if this is not winning, yeah. So then f6, I just take it, I think. Or I check here first and then I take it on f6. Yeah. So it's similar to the game. But yeah, queen d4 was interesting. And rook f5, of course, because if queen takes g5, now my queen has to get out of there. And black still has material. So rook f5, interesting. And now he played f6. There was this line, rook e1 going for the counterplay. So threatening a checkmate, and I assumed I was winning here. But yeah, some lines have to be calculated. Let me say, well, check. This is forced, right? Yeah, moves like rook takes c7, for example, we have to be careful, because if we don't have checks and this is threatened and this is threatened, we gotta be careful. So, interesting position here. Maybe I have a better way here. Oh well, rook. Oh yeah, I calculated this. I don't know why. Why am I thinking this now? Okay, and now check. He has to go here. And now check. He has to go to one of these two squares. Here it's forced checkmate, so he goes back, and then this is going to be checkmate too. So no longer threatening checkmate and very, very exposed. You know what? I think this is even stronger. Or not. It's all tricky. This has to be winning. But okay, this didn't happen. After f6, check here. Yeah, I thought rook takes f6 is strong because we're threatening a mating sequence here. Let me put it on the board. Check here, check, check, and check. Of course, anytime he can sacrifice the queen, but it's going to be checkmate also, because we have rook and queen coordinated against g7. So, since we're threatening that checkmate sequence, I thought rook g8 was an interesting defense, because now this check is probably not good for me. So I thought here check, and this is what I would probably play, but I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure about that. It's really tricky. So it would be nice if the puzzle continued rook g8, but okay, I guess there are many ways to win here. If this check and this works, then queen f5 probably works also. So yeah, maybe more than one move is good here, and that's why the puzzle didn't continue. But for a second I had some blindness that I thought I could do this. And this checkmate. That was fun, because of course that would be a terrible blunder, since there's this move here. Okay, let's go to the next pass. I think I solved 2. Yeah, I solved 2 out of 5. Let's go with the third one. Oh, nice! I love this. I love these endgames puzzles. Let's see. Black is about to promote. So are we. We have 2 knights and a pawn close to promotion too. So first question is, are we going to play for the win or for the draw? Obviously for the win, because the draw is very easy. We just promote, he promotes, and queen c3 check, and that's a draw. So we have to play for the win here. 2 knights can't checkmate. Well, 2 knights against a pawn, they can, but this is not going to be the case, because we cannot block that pawn, I guess. Okay, first move that comes to mind, I think, it's knight b4. I'm assuming this puzzle is about stopping the promotion of black, or taking the queen after he promotes. So first move I would consider is knight to b4, and he's forced to take the knight. Otherwise, my next move is, well, first of all, he can't promote because of the fork on c2, and if he does not take the knight, my next move is knight d3, stopping the promotion, promoting myself. So knight b4 forces king takes knight. Then, luckily, I have a check on d5. So knight d5 check. All right, options. Well, I also have a check on c6. The check on c6 is interesting. Interesting, but not quite what I want. After, let's say, king c5, knight d4, he just promotes. Wait, with the king on b4, maybe we can promote and have something there. Or not. Huh. So knight b4, king takes b4. Knight d5, check. Let's say king c5. King c5, there's knight f4. Yeah, so we better go to knight d5 to have knight f4 instead of knight c6. Okay, so knight b4, king takes b4, knight d5 check. If the king goes to c5, we have knight f4. So king must go to c4, b3, or, well, he can't go to a4 because of the fork on c3. So c4, b3, or a3. Those are the options. If b3, we have knight c3. No, we don't. He promotes. What am I saying? if king b3, our knight is on d5. That's a problem. Let's start with king c4. Seems easier. King c4, knight e3 check, followed by knight g2. Okay, he can't do that. So king b3 or king a3. If king a3, just knight e3. So king b3 only move left. King b3. King b3 is the trickiest. King b3 is. So knight b4, king takes b4, knight d5 check, king b3. Don't see anything there. I cannot check him. I cannot control the promotion square. I cannot make a fork once he promotes because the king is on b3. Huh. I still don't think that line is over, but the trick has to be very, very clever. Let's say with the knight on d5 and the king on b3, we promote and black promotes. Has to. Then queen c3 check is not a possibility because the queen is on e1. Queen b8 check. Very interesting. Okay, knight on d5, king on b3, queen on e1, and queen b8 check. If king a4, we checkmate. If king a3, it's checkmate sequence. If king a2, we win the queen with knight b4 check and then discover attack. So after queen b8 check, king has to go to c4 or c2. Oof. If only our knight was on the E line, not on the D line, we would have more tricks. Okay, queen c4, queen b4 check, king takes knight. It's not good. Actually, queen b4 check is not a possibility. Maybe it's not queen b8 check, although it seems like the best move. Knight b4, king takes b4, knight d5 check, king b3, knight f4, e1 equals queen, h8 equals queen, queen f1 check, draw. Okay, first move has to be knight b4, right? Oh, it can be promotion also. Yeah, it can be the promotion. I didn't consider that. Let's try knight c6 check. No. Knight b4, king takes b4, knight c6 check, king c5. I promote, he promotes. There's no checkmate. Hi Gaku, what's up? Happy Saturday. You see it, Clash Kid? Huh. I'm struggling after king b3 in that line. I'm calculating. So I'm trying to explore new lines here. Happy Saturday and Sunday. Okay. Oh, queen b2 check. I didn't see queen b2 check, Clash Kid. You're right. Oh, yeah. Then, yeah. You're watching Sarah Wanjanli versus Naka and Hell Knight, right? Yeah, I should watch that. So knight b4 takes, promotes queen b2 check. King c4, queen b5. King c4, queen b5, queen d4, king d4 only move. Then queen d5 check. Oh no, that doesn't win the queen. Okay, it smells good. It smells good. Queen b5 check, king d4. Yeah, king d4 is a problem, yes. Oh, but we, we don't need to go queen b2 check. We can go queen d4 check. So knight b4, king takes b4, promotes queen d4 check. So if king b3, we have knight c5 check, and if that smells good. There, check. Yeah, that's good coordination. Queen d4 check. If king a3, you know, if king a3, maybe we don't have anything. Yeah. Oh. I think queen b2 is more promising. Queen b2 is more promising. Maybe queen b8 check. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Is first move not to queen? I'm not sure. I'm betting on knight b4 as the first move. I think knight b4 has to be the first move. But if knight b4 doesn't work, then queening, then promoting is the first move. No, but I think knight b4 has to be it. Now let's go back to knight b4, knight d5. So knight b4, king takes b4, knight d5 check, king b3 only move. And after king b3, I promote, he promotes, and then I was thinking queen b8 check, and he has to go king c4 or king c2. I think king c4 is probably bad. King c4, queen b5 check, my knight is on d5. King d4 only move, but with the knight on d5 I might have something. Something clever, but something. He has queen e6 though. Yeah. No, maybe queen b8 is not enough. After king b3. Okay, knight b4 takes, knight d5 check, king b3. Yeah, I'm sorry, Pure. This is chess.com. I cannot draw arrows. I can do it later in the analysis. I can show the lines, but not now. Yeah, it's such a shame. You need to know the coordinates. Knight b4 takes. knight e5 check. King b3 only move. And because it's so forcing, I really like that line. It has this feeling that it has to be the solution, because knight b4 only move is king takes b4, and then knight d5 check. He has several legal moves, but only king b3 seems to hold. And then king e3, I don't see how we win the queen then. Yeah. Okay, knight b4, king takes b4, knight c6 check. That's not so forcing, I think. King c5. Yeah, no. It has to be knight d5. Knight d5 check, king b3. Promote. Well, I can go knight b4 again after king b3. Knight b4, rar. I'm just kidding. So I have to promote. He promotes. Our knight is on d5. Check on h3. Let's try that one. It's actually interesting, the check on h3. Yeah, I think I'm gonna bet on. I cannot see the solution, so I'm gonna bet on knight b4, and maybe if it is knight b4, a couple of moves from here I can calculate. But it seems I'm not calculating good here. Wait, says Klashki. Wait. Do you see it? Queen b5 check, king d4, knight f5. I thought about it, but then what? King e4 he cannot play. He cannot play king e4 because of queen e8. Sure, so he has to... Oh, we win the queen there. You're right. Yes, you're right. Oh, cool. Cool. So after queen b2 check, king c4, he loses the queen. King c5 is a transposition after queen b6 check, king c4. And king a4. What do we do? Queen a2 and queen a5. Oh, well done, Clash Kid. We got it. You got it. Well done. Okay, and we go for this line, which I thought after queen b6 check, we're transposing to the other line. So queen b6 check, king c4 only move, queen b5 check, king d4, then knight f5. Yeah, so queen b6 first, queen b5 now, knight f5. Hey Karmar, queen e8. Whoa, Karmar! Hey, thanks for the subscription, man. 5 months in a row, nice. Insane puzzle. Oh, this is funny. The puzzle rating is 3060, but the pass rate is 58%. So maybe it's very new. Ah no, 2,900 attempts. So I guess this puzzle only strong players get it, or I mean, it's a really high pass rate. And there's okay, let's go to the analysis board. I think in the second move there's a pretty good chance to go wrong. That, or people use engines. Why would someone use an engine for tactics? Makes no sense. It makes no sense. I don't think you win anything for that. Karmar, have a nice weekend, man. Thank you very much for the subscription. That's five months in a row. Wow, that's nice. I think if you do one more next month, you will get a new chess piece, I think. And of course, you have full access to all the perks. Why would you do that? You don't even gain rating points, just puzzle points. Yeah. And oh, actually, I thought we had another perk with the word more. Oh yes. So I guess I should say perk info next time. Okay. Another 6-hour classical match? Yeah, why not? Why not, Karmar? You ask whatever you want. If you want another match, it could be nice. I don't know, some people do it for reasons unknown to me. Well, I think it's very stupid to use an engine to do tactics. It's like, hello? I mean, what do you... It makes no sense. Why would... I mean, it's better not to do tactics in the first place. Okay, let's show some of the lines in this puzzle. This was a very funny puzzle. Can I go back? Oh, let's stop the engine. Oh, actually, yeah, this was the starting position. So if we promote first, I didn't even consider this. I'm assuming this is a draw. We can go for the draw immediately with queen c3 if we want, but yeah, any other move with kings and queens, yeah, it should be a draw. We're losing a knight too. So yeah, first move is knight b4. I think it's the only move that you can do besides promoting. And of course there's a fork here that prevents the promotion, so black is forced to take it. If black does any other move, our next move is knight d3, and then we just going to be a queen up. So this is a forced move, king takes b4. And here is where I think people could go wrong. Instead of promoting, knight d5 check was very tempting, really tempting, because 1, 2, 3, 4 legal moves. Sorry, 6, 5. I don't know how to count. And yeah, knight d5, king b3, exactly. Knight d5, king b3. That's the only move for black to get a draw, because the other 4 loses. The other four moves are losing. So therefore, I was really thinking that this could be the move, knight d5 here, because, you know, I see 5 legal moves, I see 4 of them losing, and I'm like, okay, maybe the 5th is also losing, I just need to find the move. And yeah, I couldn't. Let's quickly show how all of them lose, just to point that out. Okay, this is the easy one. King c5. If I can move it, yeah. Okay, loses to knight f4, hitting the pawn and a fork that prevents the promotion. That's the easy one. Another easy one is this, because, oh come on, chess.com, it's so slow, because of this fork, of course. King c4 loses to another fork, which is 93 check, forking the king and a defensive spot. And after we stop the promotion, we're gonna be a queen up. And last but not least, king a3 loses to more or less the same reason, 93, going for a spot to block the promotion and also preventing the promotion because of a fork. So all of those win. But after king b3, I didn't see how to win. You need to promote, because there's never a fork to these two squares, so there's no good knight move here. After promotes, c3 is protected. So how to win here? I thought I was calculating queen b8 check, because it seems like if he goes to the a file, he loses. For example, this check here. I'm actually not sure how this loses anyway. Now I know that if I'm a queen in a queen promoting position, then I will need to keep a knight. Yeah. Not sure if this loses at all. Yeah, that might not even lose. I mean, there are some lines where black can go wrong, like king a2. King a2 loses, for example, after knight b4 check. These two squares allow a fork, but if you go to the b file, any of those will allow knight d3 check, winning the queen. So for example, king a2 would lose there, but yeah, not every king move would. Okay, so good finding that knight d5 does not work, because it seemed so close to working. And yeah, after this check, we didn't see king a4, but this is only legal move, and we win the queen. So king c4, king c5 are the other two moves. And basically king c5, which is what he did, transposed to king c4, because the winning move after king c4 is queen b5 check. So after king c5, queen b6 check, only legal move, king c4, queen b5 check, we transpose into the same position. Now if king c3, obviously we have this skewer, and king d4 was played, therefore. Hey Dianut, thanks for the raid. And here this is what I didn't see, and Clash Kid saw knight f5 check, winning the queen, because this protects this, because the two green squares allow always a skewer. King c3, queen a5 check, or what happened, I think, in the puzzle, king e4, queen e8 check. Yeah, very nice puzzle. Hey, thanks for the raid, Dionut. Did you have a good stream? I hope you did. Someone suggested we should do a Jesus Christ competition between you and me, something like that. I don't know. All right, let's go to the next puzzle. This was the third, right? Yeah, this was the third out of 5. Let's go with the next one. Oh, rook takes f3. Okay. So, do we have to levitate and turn water into wine? I expect. I hope we don't. I can do the. No, I cannot do either. Not sure. Maybe we need to do some performance about that. Okay, rook takes f3. Hey, Robbie Trox TV, what's up? And welcome, guys. Welcome from the Dionut. Dionut or Dionut? Dionut, right? Dionut stream. You have a good one. With a bit of camera magic, we can do anything. Yeah, I guess so. Okay, rook takes f3. So if I count correctly the pieces, we probably had a bishop on f3, and so we're a piece down now. So that's interesting, because I don't know if we took something on c5, but what is our bishop doing on c5? It's hanging. Okay. Now I see what happens here. Well, not sure if I see what happened. So we had a bishop on f3, and he had a rook on f8. So the point is, we were attacking the knight on h5. So if he takes on c5 with the pawn, he loses the queen, obviously, but if he takes with the queen, our threat was to take the knight on h5. That's why black took on f3, and then if we take the rook, he's gonna take our bishop on c5 with the queen. Okay. However, there's queen takes b7, right? I've been practicing knight and bishop mate for the last 3 hours, so everyone left my stream. Okay, 3 hours, really? Oh boy. Okay, so we have several interesting options here. One is to just take the rook with either knight takes f3 or pawn takes f3. Then queen takes c5, queen takes b7, but there's some problems on c3. We have some problems on c3 maybe. Another option is to go bishop takes d6, but we need to see what happens after rook takes c3. That's probably terrible for us. Bishop takes d6, rook takes c3. Yeah, I don't like that. I wanted to do it in the most efficient way possible. Okay, cool. Did you find the checkmate in the end? We've done that checkmate in this stream also, a couple of times against the Stockfish. I'm not sure if I can set up something like that on chess.com. Maybe I could do that later. Anyway, bishop takes d6, rook takes c3. Seems annoying. Then bishop takes c7, rook takes queen, and I cannot count the material, but it seems like I'm losing a lot of pieces. So I guess we should take the rook, and then he's forced to take on c5 with the queen. So let's start with the obvious. Knight takes f3, queen takes c5. Can I go queen takes b7, or is it too greedy? Okay, knight takes f3. Knight takes f3. Queen takes c5. Queen takes b7. Bishop takes c3 check. If king f1, there's bishop takes b2, so I guess pawn takes c3, queen takes c3 check, king e2, queen takes nothing. King e2. Yeah, he can check on c4. That's a problem. If he checks on c2, there's knight d2 and no more checks. But if he checks on c4, okay, he has a bishop, but g4 is not check, and b5 is protected by our queen. Oh, knight f4. He has knight f4, right? You see? Oh yeah, there's a knight there. Ooh, then we can probably not do that. Oh, but maybe I can take with the pawn and then run to g2. So g takes f3. G takes f3, queen takes c5, queen takes b7, bishop takes c3 check. But it's not check. It's not check because we took with the pawn. And our knight is on d2. So the knight is perfect there. Okay, so we take with the pawn. Queen takes c5, queen takes b7. What does he have? Bishop c3, pawn c3. Queen takes c3, just king e... no. We just castle and sacrifice a knight because we're gonna take a rook. I like that idea. Yeah, I like taking with the pawn. Because the knight is perfect on d2 to defend. And what else does he have instead of bishop takes c3? Knight f4, attacking g2. Also threatening knight d3 check and f2 is attacked. Okay, knight f4. So pawn takes f3. Queen takes e5, queen takes b7, knight f4. I guess I just castle there. And he has no easy way to pass the queen, or maybe he has. Bishop takes c3 and queen takes d5. But f3 is defended. Yeah, and I have like to tempi to defend. Okay, yeah. I didn't work out all the details, but I'm gonna go for it. Yeah, okay. So here I assume we take the bishop. But there's the additional option of taking the rook, which is probably bad because bishop takes d2. So queen takes, I mean bishop, pawn takes c3, queen takes c3, and short castle. If he takes the knight, I take the rook. If queen g5 check, king h1, knight f4, rook g1, and he resigns. If queen g5 check, king h1, queen, instead of knight f4, queen f4. I have check, queen takes b8 is check, yeah. So pawn takes bishop seems okay. If I don't take it, he has a lot of pieces, so I guess I have to take it. Yep. Okay, not the easiest, but not the toughest. 2600 this puzzle. Let's go to the analysis board. Let's pause here. Yeah, the thing with knight takes f3 is that now this is check, first of all, and also our king is more exposed than with the knight here. For example, after pawn takes, queen takes, if we want to save a rook, we have to go king e2. Also, giving up the rook with check would make no sense. But there's knight f4 check here, and we're in trouble. We're in trouble, yeah. Deep trouble, actually. So they should make a puzzle where the solution is to offer a draw. Like a losing position. I like that. Like the position is losing, so the best move is to offer a draw. But you need to assess that the position is losing. Okay, so pawn takes. And of course, he will lose the queen if he takes with the pawn. I think we already said that, but yeah, has to be said. Although, to be honest, this has to be calculated too. we win a piece, I guess. I guess we do this and do this with check. So he has to take, and this is an exchange up for us after we take with either piece. They should make a puzzle where you find the right move, but you lose on time. More realistic. Okay, let's do the final one. Yes, this was the 4th out of 5. Let's do the final puzzle for today, if I can. Okay. Something really strange happened with the layout of chess.com, but I think I can still move pieces. Yes, okay. Okay. Bishop g7. So we have a check on h7, but we have a bishop hanging on g4. If we take that bishop, material is good for us, I guess. 2 pawns up. That usually happens to me in fast and control game. Okay, and then we have this trick of rook h8, king takes h8, knight g5, or knight g5 immediately. We don't need to sacrifice the rook. Knight g5 threatening that specific checkmate, queen h7, or rook h8 followed by queen h7. So knight g5, is he forced to sacrifice the queen? That's the question. Knight g5, how does he stop queen h7 checkmate? If not giving up the queen. If he moves the rook on f8, we go rook h8, queen h7. So if he doesn't move it, the king is trapped there. So I guess this wins the queen. It doesn't seem like okay. I missed something clearly. I missed bishop f5. Now, if the solution is okay, this puzzle is 2700. If the solution is taking the bishop, that would be the funniest. Look at that. Okay, so we have a puzzle where a piece is hanging. The solution is to take the piece, and you're just 2 pawns up. And the puzzle is 2700. Super GM puzzle that a 500 elo guy can solve. Yeah, actually, it's probably easier for a for a 500 elo guy to solve it than for a super GM that might think, okay, no, I'm kidding. Of course, the super GM would see bishop f5 that I missed. But I mean, strong people would think about checkmating ideas as I did, instead of taking the free piece. Maybe it's 2700 because nobody believes taking the piece is enough. Well, I think taking the piece is enough. But this is not lead chess, this is chess.com. So I know it does not want a winning line, it wants the best line. If it was lead chess, I think 2 pawns up. Come on, this has to be winning. But yeah, you have a point. Okay, knight g5, and I missed bishop f5. I'm so forking stupid. Yeah, my point is we're threatening queen h7 mate, and if, you know, the only way to escape, because this is pinned and this is controlled by the knight, the only way seemed like moving this rook to have space for the king, but after the rook moves, we have this beautiful checkmate pattern, rook h8. The bishop is pinned, so he has to take, and then queen h7. And a 500 elo player would not see this pattern, probably. So that's what I meant before that That maybe for the 500 player, this is like I only see taking the piece. Bishop f5, terrible, terrible, terrible. Okay, so that was it. I have no more option to do puzzles on chess.com today. So in the end, my rating is, I don't know what my rating is in the end. I cannot see. Well, I guess I can see somewhere. If I hit here, no. Oh yeah, I see it. I see it there. 2750. Okay, not bad. Can I do knight and bishop? Checkmate here. Can I play against the computer? Oh yes, I can. From a position? Can I do that on chess.com? Yeah, the puzzle was 2739. I think. And I think my rating went down from 2761 to 2750, but I'm not entirely sure. I think chess.com shows the rating after the change. I'm not 100% sure. Starting position. How do I pick a starting position here? Settings? Switch sides? Download? No. Settings? Play as? No. Did it say that? Okay, let me go check. I think I can watch that somewhere. Yeah, maybe you're right. I mean, it's not like I mind a lot. No, but I think the rating gets changed. So yeah, it's 2750. It's 2750. I think the minus 11 was in parentheses, like the last change. I think you can just set up the position in an analysis board, and then there should be a button to continue against computer. Thank you, Karmar. Thank you. Let me try that. Now let me find an analysis board. I'm not very familiar with chess.com, as you can tell. Where is an analysis board? Yeah, it's the same distance from my previous rating to the puzzle one. Live chess? No. Tactics, lessons, videos, opening, explorer. For me, it's under learn. Learn. But this is chess.com, Karmar. Oh, okay, where is learn? Daily puzzle, leaderboard, master games, rules. No. Does anyone know how to set up? Okay, let's do it only chess. Whatever. It should be under pay, not learn. Okay. Learn. No, actually, it's in tools, the analysis board. Yeah, and now I should be able to set up a board. In German is lernen. Yeah. Study board editor. Yeah. Clear. Nope. Okay, whatever. Let's do. Oh, I'm showing something. Okay, you can see the full board. Maybe this way you can. I need to do my face smaller. Okay, so let's do this versus this. How's your knight and bishop mate skill? Well, we'll see. We'll see. Continue from here. Play with the machine. Let's say I play against Stockfish level 8. Let's say a couple of minutes. And I'll play white, right? I'll play white. And now I think I can show the big board like this. Yes. Okay, let's go. Dun, dun, dun. Joanna is hosting. Thank you. You're back. Okay. We've done with chess.com. We just finished. So I moved to Lichess to do this, to show my skills, to checkmate with knight and bishop. You're back for a little bit. Yeah, I'm also here for a little bit. I'm gonna stop streaming after this, after doing this. Oi. I can do both, this or get the king closer. I guess get the king closer. It's more typical. Check. But I mean, I need to work. That's the thing, Jana. But I will. Thanks. I love it too. I will stream more in the night, some arenas, and so now I'm with my coffee and I'm getting ready to work. Okay, and that was maybe not the most efficient, but it was the method. And something I explained to my students, we don't usually see this checkmate with the students, but with the advanced ones we do. You also have the Lichess Cup, yeah. The Lichess Cup. Yeah, one thing I tell them is this position. This is the ideal position. Because we have a dark square bishop, we're gonna checkmate the guy here. And this is the most stable position, where the kings are in front of each other and the knight is in the middle. The bishop can be not necessarily here, but there is the best. The knight protects the light squares. So the bishop can really control the king from escaping. So the goal is to have the same position, like here and here. So that's why we do this path with the knight, what they call the W. Yeah, and we've done this with the knight. Now there's this problem, this little problem that the king seems to escape, but with the knight here controlling the light squares, the bishop will come to control the dark squares, so the king will not escape. Yeah, here, here, here. So we finally got what we wanted. We were here, now we're here. And the bishop will need to cut this square. The knight is protecting this, so the bishop will return here to prevent the king from escaping. And of course, with this kind of move, we're pushing the king towards our goal corner. And yeah, there's a couple of ways here. I think this should work too. But I wanted to use the method as much as possible. So I want to bring the king here and the knight here again. They were here. and I want them here. So I put the knight to cut that, and then I put the king. So yeah, at least I made a good job at using the same method all the time. It's very efficient. Maybe not the best. Maybe a computer will say here is better to cut the king. I don't know. But it's the easiest when you have a procedure that is always the same. So then I control this, so the bishop is gonna cut this, and now the king is definitely boxed in these two squares. So we're gonna obviously checkmate with knight here and bishop on this diagonal. Important to lose a tempo here with the bishop, because knight here is stalemate. Yeah, every move wins. This wins, this wins, this wins, and this wins also. Actually, that would be the funnest. Although it doesn't win in 2 moves. So yeah, it's stupid actually. Alright, that's the procedure. Can I try again with shorter time? Long time is following this game. What? Custom starting position. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Same position, yes. Continue from here. Play with the machine. 1 minute. One minute, 8, play with white. Hey, it says comment. And internet issues again. Come on, Stockfish. You move. Uh-oh, okay, I didn't do that. Perfect. Let's put it that way. Here. Check. Here. 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 There. 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 We're sort of repeating the same line we did. And here again this. Okay, that was a mistake by me, but I can repeat like this. that was not the most accurate. Let's do it here. Good. 29 seconds. Yeah, okay. Hey Goku, hello again. Okay, I'm done with this. I hope it was useful for anyone. Again, this structure, I keep repeating it here. Da da da. It takes a while because the king seems to escape, so we have to do that. And then next step is to repeat it here. Sorry for the arrows. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I repeated there, was suspicious, but we got it. Okay, and then the checkmate. The book has much, should be over in 30 minutes. We'll come over then. Oh, Goku, I'm stopping now. I'm stopping now. I will stream more in the night. I need to work now. I had fun. It was nice. I have to thank Karmar for the subscription, Joanna for the host, Dionut for the raid. Thank you guys. I'll see you later in the night for some arenas, alright? Okay, Goku. See you later. Thank you everyone. Bye bye. Have a good Saturday.